Your truck just isn't complete without an Xceed truck bed cover. The Xceed cover offers seamless design, handy rotary latch, and real security you can count on. And Extang designs and engineers their covers for ease of use and years of service. And the installation of an Xceed truck bed cover can be done in under 30 minutes. All you need are 9/16 inch and 1/2 inch wrenches, Phillips screwdriver, alcohol wipes, scissors, cleaning cloth, and a torque wrench. A knife or cutting wheel may be needed if your truck has a bed liner. After you open the box, you'll find 2 side rails, main cover assembly, and all the hardware you'll need to put it all together. First off, make sure the truck is clean before starting the install. If your truck doesn't have a bed liner, your first step will be to install the enclosed bulkhead seal. Wipe painted surfaces with alcohol before applying, and position the seal as shown along the leading edge of the bulkhead. This step will be skipped on trucks with existing bed liners, and for the remainder of this video, we will be installing on a truck with a bed liner. Now, carefully place the driver's side rail on top of the side of the bed. Snug it up to the bulkhead with the slotted metal bracket towards the front. With the front rail in place, ensure that the back of the rail doesn't prevent you from fully closing the tailgate. You may need to trim your bed liner at the corner at the bulkhead if the rail is hanging over. Carefully use a knife or cutting wheel to do so. No trimming is required on this truck. Now, with the rail sitting along the edge of the truck bed and firm against the bulkhead, grab a clamp and place it in the center of the rail. Make sure the clamp is inserted all the way up onto the rail and that the clamp teeth are aligned to the ridges on the rail to ensure a good grip. Then lightly tighten the bolt on the clamp, just enough to hold it in place. While ensuring that the rail is still aligned correctly, install the next clamp 6 to 9 inches from the front of the rail. Then place the third clamp just about 6 inches from the tailgate. Next, tighten the clamps, starting with the middle, then the front and rear. Apply downward pressure to the rail when tightening to ensure the rail sits flush and seals properly. Do the same for the remaining rail on the other side of the truck. For the next step, it's a good idea to get a buddy to help you out. Lift and set the cover assembly into place onto the truck bed. Now, install the 2 buckles that go on the front panel. Lift the panel and insert the screw post from the bottom and thread the screws down through the buckle end. Hand tighten with a screwdriver. Do not over-tighten or use a screw gun. Next, fold the front panel back and insert the 2 mounting bolts through the keyed slots as shown. Note that when the panel is closed, these 2 bolts need to go through the slot on the metal bracket. Now, it's time to install the mounting hardware underneath the slotted bracket on the rail. Start with the rubber washer, then the large flat washer, then the nylon lock nut. Leave these nuts snug, but not tightened to allow for adjustments. Repeat this process on the other side. Now, unfold the cover towards the tailgate. Make sure everything fits squarely and evenly, and the latches on each panel engage properly with the rails. When fully closed, the cover's aluminum frame should just fit inside of the tailgate. The clearance here should be approximately 1/4 inch. The rear edge of the cover and tailgate seal should rest on top of the tailgate. Be sure the cover is parallel with the tailgate and truck bed. At this point, the cover can be gently moved side to side. Adjust to the left or right as necessary to ensure that both latches have equal engagement into the side rails. Next, use your torque wrench to tighten the 4 mounting nuts inserted earlier near the cab to approximately 2 foot-pound. Do not over-tighten. Next, attach the drain hoses to the front drains and route the hose through the manufacturer bed plugs. Now, check that the cover opens and closes correctly with all latches engaging. If not, loosen the fasteners and realign. Next, install a cab bumper along the edge of the cover, in the center as shown. Place the 2 remaining bumpers on either side of your center bumper. And now the installation is complete. Please note that in order to drive with the cover propped up for full bed access, prop rods must be fully engaged on the ball fitting on both sides of the truck. Be sure to strap and snap both sides of the cover. Xceed by Extang. Easy to install, real security, and great looks. For more information, go to xtang.com or contact customer service by calling 800-877-2588.